In this video, we are reacting to Americans have government fatigue. Welcome back to another video. I'm not gonna lie, my guy Antonio is dropping video after video after video, and these are concept videos. These are not reaction videos. These are concept videos. He doing all of that. He grinding. He's grinding almost like me. Subscribe to me. Sub up to me, please. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video.
She been comment me.
Living in America, I need y'all to start being on your P's and Q's. In November, Trump will be cutting 40 million people off of their SNAP benefits. And it's ironic that 42% of the people receiving these benefits are white Southerners. I tell y'all this all the time, but racism destroys everyone. And it's just like most of these conservatives that support this, they're Christian. What is wrong with giving people free food, bruh? Like, that's all I be saying. They want to claim God and Jesus, but don't want to embody him at all. And I know a lot of y'all feel defeated, like, you know, what can we do? We can't do anything. We can. Start being more community-based. Start learning how to grow your own food. Let's start back trading and bartering. Listen, the government cannot control you if, for one, you know how to get your own food. Number two, you're physically up to par. Make sure y'all do y'all daily push-ups. Make sure y'all walk 10,000 steps every day. Make sure y'all try to eat some fruit, veggies every day. Drink your water. You know, try to do the best you can. This kind of ties into growing your own food, but knowing how to, like, live off the land. Do you know how to start a fire? Do you know how to turn dirty water into clean water? Things of that nature. I'm rambling on. Let me get into the point of this.
Yeah, a lot of, I mean, me personally, I know how to do all of this. I know everything. I can do anything through God who strengthens me. But I only know, if I'm being real, I'm being serious, I do know how to do a few of these things because growing up, I was watching Crazy Russian Hacker. I was going crazy. I'm on YouTube. I'm a YouTube demon. I'm a YouTube kid. I was on YouTube 24/7 watching survival, this, that. Just recently, I seen the Outdoor Boys like a year ago. Started watching them. But I'm never gonna be in snow. But like, I know the wax, you know, all the little knickknacks and oh, you can do this, you can do this. You know, you started with a battery and foil, and I know a lot of those things.
Video though, man. Many Americans are fed up, and rightfully so.
All right, bro, I need you to lock in with me for a second because I'm about to spit some numbers at you. This shit is fucking insane. $38 trillion debt. 42 million Americans are about to lose food stamps. Farmers are losing their subsidies. 40 million Americans are about to be kicked off their fucking health insurance. $40 billion to Argentina and $22 billion to fucking all while there's a $300 million ballroom being built on the fucking White House, and we're giving tax breaks to billionaires. I'm gonna be real fucking honest with you, bro. This shit feels like a real let them eat cake moment. These niggas are playing in your face, my face.
It's literally like a, y'all can't do nothing, so we gonna continue to do what we do.
But I feel like that's one of the things, like, niggas feel like we can't do anything, so why should I care? We can't do anything. So me caring, the nigga next to me not gonna care, he not gonna care. So me caring, I'm just carrying hella stress for no reason. I can imagine that's how a lot of people feel when it comes to seeing things like this about the government. You can feel the frustration, but to feel that frustration all the way to a solution, people don't feel that frustrated.
Dead brain MAGA supporters, bro. Make America great again. He just want to make America racist again. My goodness. I mean, again, this shit still is.
Donald Trump, Ron Estes, and all these other pieces of shit in office now. If you're not gonna do what the government is supposed to do, provide for its citizens, right? Then what the am I paying taxes?
Right.
Not feeding the babies we have. Why does the government want more? We're not feeding the babies we have. Why does the government want more?
Oh, it just hit me. He's spitting right now. He's spitting right now.
I want to stop right here. This is an amazing talking point. I remember the Charlie Kirk debate where he was talking about the pro-life. You know, he's against abortion and things like that. Okay, I will respect your opinion, but when it comes to the children that are already here, he didn't advocate for free school lunch. So y'all don't want to take care of none of the kids that are starving and homeless here,
but y'all want
people to have more, so that when the baby get here, you can say, oh yeah, fuck them. It's because they want you to be slaves. 9 times out of 10, that child is going to fall down the wrong path, end up in the jail system. And jail system is nothing but modern day slavery, bro. It makes these people billions of dollars. So I'm telling you, bro, when you sit down,
yeah, prisons be making money. Prisons be making the government money.
Like I said, even school keeps you on a 9 to 5 mindset, like getting you ready for either school or jail.
Because without prisons, you'll have a whole bunch of hoodlums running around. So we gonna pay the prisons to keep the prisoners in here, and you keep people employed, and that money still gonna get all that every transaction before the door, after the door, in between those walls are getting taxed. On top of you getting paid to keep it open, and you paying us to keep yourself open.
What's your statistic? Where's your proof that we're not feeding the babies we have? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that my toddler's daycare just opened a food bank in the fucking lobby?
Damn.
My toddler's daycare just opened a food bank in the fucking lobby because his classmates might not be able to eat. We got the government. Who's in charge of SNAP benefits? The government. That's in charge of food. The government that decides where our fucking money is gonna go. It's gonna give $40 billion to Argentina. They're gonna build a fucking
This how we all
ballroom
should be
to
feeling,
have
bro.
big old gilded dances. They're gonna set how much fucking money for missiles. But the babies we already got, we're not gonna fucking feed. We already don't feed the babies. And the government's out here saying we're under baby. We're not under baby. We're underpaid. You want more babies? Fucking pay us. Give us the money to feed our fucking kids.
Woo!
Could you try that?
You
Could
feeling
you think
it?
that one through? Could you pull up one Excel spreadsheet that says pay the moms and dads and they'll more? Who wants to right now with these bills? Who wants
Damn.
to, huh?
Hey, oh God, hey.
Hey, he's sitting here. He is sitting here tweaking. We should just let him. We should just put him in drop him off at the White House or wherever Trump stay, and let him get to it. Cause he got enough rage for me. He got enough passion for me. He could take mine. He could take a lot of ours. Go ahead, man.
Bro, when I tell y'all, so I whenever I bring this up, y'all be so shocked. But like, I'm 24 and I got 3 kids. I got twin boys, they 2, and I have a 9-month baby boy right now. So when I tell you, bro, kids are expensive. They expensive as hell. Like, just one. I have 3. Like, you know, Pampers, food for them, especially high quality food. I'm a big proponent of that. Fruits, veggies, bro. Fruit's so goddamn expensive. I try to eat berries every day. So blueberries, and then the thing is, you gotta get organic, because if you don't get the organic food, it's sprayed in pesticides, so the shit oh my God. Anyway.
Nah, that's one thing I feel like he is wrong about though. You don't need organic. You don't need you can watch a documentary on it, or organic. Organic is not necessarily better. It's not inherently better, especially when a lot of the tools they're using for things, this is grown organically, doesn't mean they're harvesting it organically. They can use this one with pesticide and going over here with the same machine and doing it, or, you know what I mean? And I just feel like a lot of people, not Antonio, or maybe him, I don't know, but a lot of people should just do their homework on organic, and if things are like, not just, I'm gonna Google it, see what it say. No, actually watch different perspectives from the farmer's perspective of organic, from people who go and do a documentary on it, the investigation of organic, and just see if it's what you still think it is, and if it is, then you proceed with your choices and stuff. But I personally disagree with that.
Organic berries, my nigga. I love blueberries, bro. I try to eat them every day. Like a pack like this big, right? It's fucking $7, bro. $7. That's like for something that grows from the earth for free, my nigga.
I mean, you could gladly grow them yourself. It's gonna take, I don't know how long it takes to fruit, but maybe like 8 months. Berries, I think berries fruit, so like maybe like 4 months, something like that. 2, 3, 4 months.
America, listen, y'all. America, they
talking about trees?
They
You
cut
gotta
down
wait.
all of the fruit trees, so that your ass gotta go to the store and buy one. Imagine all
Yeah.
the trees we see around here. I remember specifically in my mama neighborhood when I was growing up, we had an apple tree right in front of my house. It was cool as hell. I'm like, what the? It's an apple tree. This is amazing. Next day, the shit gone, cut down, and then they replaced it with a tree that don't bear fruit. What was the point of that? Like, I need a logical explanation.
Yeah,
What was
they
the
do
point of
that.
It was like I can understand they cut it down, don't put nothing in there. They cut it down and put it with a male tree. Bro, what the?
Yeah, especially in Florida specifically because it's so humid and they have such a diverse fruit range of trees and berries and shrubs and stuff. I heard they was going around cutting people's oranges and mango trees or whatever. And they have like little loquat trees. When we got them out here too, they not touching them though. But I feel like it's a lot more city, so they're not gonna come here and just cut the tree. But they will use an excuse to come in and cut it and be like, well, you know, it's messed up the floors, you know, it's you know, all this and that.
Like, just
all that extra
imagine
stuff.
if we could walk around our neighborhoods and just see that, you know, we got all these male trees that don't produce anything. And it's like, it was such a culture shock when I went to Jamaica. I'm just walking around, it's fruit trees everywhere. I'm like, oh, I could just get me a fruit here. It's like, why is it not like this in America? Capitalism.
Depending on where you go, yeah.
They gonna kill, burn everything, so you gotta go pay money for it. Bro, these people are sadistic and evil. Talk about antichrist. These niggas are the bruh.
Who wants to nut and have it count? Right now, when any moment your fucking job can be taken by AI, or because of some fucking tariff, because some psychopath from the Epstein plane decides on a willy-nilly whim that he's mad at Canada or some shit. Over and over again, I keep getting told, it's our fault. It's our fault that America's this way.
No.
Well, it's real fucking crazy. When I look at this government, with how much fucking money they make, and how many fucking vacations they get to use, tell me how we don't get paid family leave. Tell me how the minimum wage at $7.25.
$7. Hey, bruh, shout out
Damn,
to this dude.
where
This
he
the
live?
type of energy we gotta have. Y'all are not mad at the right people. Y'all want to be mad at the immigrants. Y'all want to be mad at the black people. Y'all want to be mad at the transgenders. Be mad at the fucking government. I'm not saying that violence is the answer, but look throughout history. You know, it actually has made some change. Let me stop, because they gonna YouTube gonna.
What the f are we doing on this earth, man? Every day, most of us wake up and go to a job that we really don't fucking like, but we can't really quit because we got to get the money to pay the bills that they say is important to pay. What the f is the point of this life, man? We go to
I feel, bro. I feel that. That's funny. That's hella funny because if you really bag it, the older you get, you just start saying, so I'm living to pay bills. These bills all over my head. It's bringing me stress. But if I don't, I'm gonna be more stressed because I don't have any bills to pay. The bills bring you things, but for those things you gotta pay them bills to keep these things, which make you feel more happy in your time of leisure.
grocery stores and buy food that God gave us for free.
That is like, I don't think people mad enough about that. That is what's really getting me. Think about the water, y'all. Water, nigga, they selling us water.
Why the f do we pay for lights? Well, that's just the way it is. F you. I'm tired of all this. That's just the way it is, bullshit.
Alright, bro, I'm tired
This
of that.
whole fucking system is garbage. America ain't nothing but a big ass fucking plantation, man.
Preach, bro.
A big ass fucking plantation.
Preach, my brother.
What
I'm
the
not-
fuck are we doing here?
I'm not laughing at what he's saying. I'm laughing at how he's saying. Like, it's just every day you don't get to see a grown ass man tweak out. Like you could tell some switch in his head. He got in and said, he walked in a grocery store, came out and said, oh, fucking bananas. Ah, ah. You know what I mean? But what he's saying, I feel him. It's 100% true. I'm not laughing at that. Don't take it the wrong way.
There are days I don't want to be on this earth.
Oh, okay.
I'm
See.
not saying I want to unalive myself and
Yeah.
nothing like that. But I'm tired, man. It's like, what the f is the point of any of this?
I think we all
bro,
reached this
till
point
we
at one
60,
point.
70 years old, most of us ain't gonna fucking live to see 50. But we gotta work to maybe retire. You know that bullshit, man.
No, I'm tripping. I'm sorry. It's just, I think what's making me laugh is the head shape. He doing a lot of this and a lot of this.
The pre-approval process for a mortgage.
But
loan.
he's completely right. Sometimes you wake up and you realize some days you're like fine, or like you pray for this job, or I'm praying for that day, then the day comes that you're doing it or whatever, and then you end up like one day randomly, maybe a year, it could be 3 weeks, You like waking up and you're just tired and you're like, damn, I can't not show up. No matter what job it is. It could be someone who's the president. I don't want to be no fucking president no more. It could be someone who's entrepreneur. It's like, I don't even feel like doing this today. I love doing this. I don't want to. So imagine people doing the 9 to 5. They're like, I don't feel like showing up, and I still got to, because not that I can't. I can call off. I cannot show up. It's just I have so many things depending on me showing up to this job. Like, you can hear from everybody ever. It's just bills, 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 bills. And bills gotta get paid, or else I don't. You just, life is like that sometimes. But yeah, we gotta figure this out. We all gotta help figure this out. Let's start a big ass Google Doc sheet and just chime in.
And what the are you talking about? It doesn't upset me for us because we aren't the average American family. I work a very niche job in the oil field. I make a very good income. My wife is a nurse. She does very good for herself. And combined, we have a very comfortable living in our home. But for the average American, this is way fucking far out of reach. In our area, we live in East Texas, okay? A good home is
Texas
too. At least $400,000, if not $450 to $500. Okay. I try to explain this to my mom. She's telling me, "Oh, y'all just go get you a little $200,000 house." Mama, these $200,000 houses are fucking rundown shack. Yeah. We're looking at the numbers, looking at our income, looking at our credit, and they have us at $450,000, 5% down, which is $22,000. Thank God we got a little bit of money saved. They have our mortgage after PMI, after insurance, after taxes at $4,636 a month.
Damn.
What the are you talking about, okay?
Bro,
y'all gonna have to just refinance. You better get the house, do some changes, refinance quickly, expeditiously. Even at that, it might go down $200. It might go down $70.
And then this is the thing about even owning homes, y'all. Like,
keep getting inspected.
Because guess what? You still gotta pay property tax. And if you miss your property tax, guess what?
Y'all know that we are slaves, right? Like, we're currently all slaves. Slavery never went away. It was just remodified as the working system. Every day you have to get up super early, spend 8 hours a day away from your friends, your loved one, your family. Work for pennies on the dollar to make somebody else richer than they already are. And then you get hit with all these bills that you can barely afford because shit is going up. Things are way.
But I don't, this is gonna be a pretty long video. I don't agree with that, only because it's like, he said all these bills. Someone doesn't need Netflix. Like, someone like me, I don't need Netflix. I got YouTube. I'm cool off YouTube. I don't even go on social media like that, but if I do, that's another form of entertainment. I don't need cable. All I need is Wi-Fi. YouTube is free. Unless they start taxing on that, they start making you pay to get in the app, a paywall, then I'm gonna be sick. But I don't need anything else. I don't need a Hulu. I don't need a Netflix. I don't need a HBO. And on top of that, it depends on what you have, what you want. Someone that doesn't need anything, I'm fine with what I got. Obviously, you would want more if you can, but like you would be better off being solid and stable in what you got. And I feel like people make it seem like you have to have those, so you have to pay for those. And it's like, nah, some people actually you have to pay way less than you for certain things because they're not living like you. You know what I mean? I love basketball, so I gotta go to the basketball game. And you don't gotta go to basketball games. I'm gonna keep it real. You don't have to go. Watch the highlights for free. You don't like enjoying it like that. Okay, well then go to work and pay for that.
Way too expensive.
Paying, going to work to keep other people rich. Okay, so if you right here, my man, with your hair, you like, oh, my hair keeps getting nappy. I'm gonna start a business to, I'm gonna just redo man's hair. Now you're a slave owner. Now all these people going to work to put money in your pocket, they're all slaves now. Like, is that how it works? I don't think that's how it works.
All your ridiculously expensive.
I feel them, but I don't feel like that's how it works.
Broke and have to go to work again the next day. And then once you get paid again to pay your bills, you're gonna be broke again. It's literally a rat race. It's like the guinea pig.
It is a rat race,
wheel. And I know I'm not the only one that feels this way because I just got paid and now I'm broke. And don't get me wrong, I have money saved up, I have money in investments. But literally the chump change I got paid from my 2 jobs is all of a sudden gone because it went to bills. And now
okay, so bills. How much are you getting paid? How much are you working? Because I find it hard to believe that one person, only for you alone. What jobs are you working that you can't pay? If you are grinding on 2 different jobs, I don't know his situation. He might have kids. He might have whatever. I don't know. But face value, 2 jobs for one person. You should be doing enough. If you're not, or you should be getting by. Like, not rich, not anything, but you should be doing enough to where you're not broke paycheck to paycheck. Where do you live? You can just move out of there. Go somewhere else. You have money saved up. Go somewhere else. How are you eating? Are you eating out every day? You're wasting money that way. I feel like there's me. The problem with me is I think there's always something that I can change. Maybe that I'm the issue. I always think there's something I can change. If I'm sitting here getting paid, I don't got enough money. I'm like, dang, it's not my job's fault for me paying, and I'm gonna get mad. I'm like, what can I do? I can lower my spending on this, stop doing this, maybe sell this, and then from now on, I'm not even gonna look for these things because they bring me no value to my life. If I'm being real, would I rather keep doing these 2 things and I have less money, or would I just take the money and feel more secure or safe? That's the issue with me. That's the way I see things, but not everybody see things like that. Maybe I'm wrong.
I have to go back to work again, wait a whole week to get paid to pay bills again. And the same amount of money I'm getting paid, people have 2, 3, sometimes 4 kids. I'm like, there's no way
so you don't have
people
kids.
are surviving, making the same money I am with dependents. I don't have any kids. I don't have a place of my own. I'm still living at the crib. Yet these people have like a whole bunch of bills. I'm still living at the crib with dependents. I don't have any kids. I don't have a place of my own. I'm still living at the crib. Yet these people have
and you don't have how you
own families, like
maybe he paid rent. He's not doing something right on his end, but I feel him. He's right about what he's saying.
Have to buy. How are y'all doing that with the same amount of paycheck y'all get as me? It's literally impossible. Financial freedom is a whole flat out fucking lie. It's bullshit. Unless you inherited money, grew up in a rich family, hit the lottery, heard a crazy sports betting parlay, you're never gonna get rich. You're never gonna get ahead.
It's a rat race, bro.
They don't want you to get ahead. They want you to stay slaves and depend on that job and work for the next 40
There's a lot of flaws in what he's saying. I'm just going.
Your life. And when you finally can retire with the little bit of money that you were able to save, you can enjoy it. Your bones are gonna be too brittle and weak to enjoy it. You won't physically be able to do the things at an older age compared to when you were younger. The United States.
I feel like we will, because you can see it with everything. We're living a lot longer, and we have a lot more older people still working at McDonald's, working at all these jobs. You're like, damn, you're not retired? No, we don't have enough money. And then, it trickles down the generations of, they work right now. I see people at McDonald's working. How old are you? I'm 60. I'm not retired. I don't have enough saved up. Damn. That means by the time 3 generations down, when it gets to me, people gonna be working at 80, huh?
This working system was
maybe not
designed
80,
for
but maybe
us
like
to be slaves
65.
for 40, 50, if not 60 years and then die. And then what happens when you die? They take half your money because of taxes. Don't get me started on taxes. That's another scam system that they created to keep you broke. It makes no sense how we go to work, bust our ass, and then they illegally take money from our paycheck. And then when it comes time to file taxes every single year, they demand you to pay more money on top of the money that they already illegally took from you. The American dream is to get the fuck out of America.
It's wicked out here, and I feel like people aren't angry enough, or they are angry, but it's misdirected at the wrong group of people. Like I stated, it's not the immigrants, it's not black people.
I'm gonna end the video right here, but I have something to say. Europe is definitely, at least for me being in Europe, it's definitely better in some situations, some scenarios, but a lot of people there try and get out of Europe because it is more lucrative here. The thing is, are you willing to leave? And I'll just leave it at that. Appreciate you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. On my main channel, I dropped a vlog, so go check that out. It's in the description down below. See y'all in the next one. I'm out.